let me ask you this question. So, a lot of, I speak with a lot of people in manufacturing, and I feel like one of the themes that I hear is that younger people are not often drawn to that sector for one reason or another. And I kind of suspect that there might be misperceptions out there about the sector, that they're thinking Model T Ford, that's what they learned in school. What do you think are the misperceptions that people carry around?
I think you're exactly right, and part of it is the drive for parents, and it's been this way for 20 years, right? You've got to go to college, and that's the only way you're going to be successful. And I've got a couple sons that are in their 20s, and several of their friends have opted for trade school versus going to a 4-year college. And those guys are coming out with far less debt and far more opportunity than some of their college peers, folks that went to college. Welding has changed dramatically from where it was 20 or 30 years ago. Assembly operations don't look the same as the old Model T assembly line, right? You pass a part down the line and you build it bit by bit. It doesn't look that way anymore. We're working with lasers, we're working with robots. Manufacturing is definitely in the 21st century, and is moving rapidly in adoption of technology in order to, again, be more efficient, more effective with the labor that we do have.
Oh yeah, no, I'm reading this book about the economic history of the United States right this minute, just in my spare time because I'm a nerd that way. But it talks about like the original division of labor and why they came up with that, because all of the immigrants early in the century, they didn't speak the same language. They were all educated very informally, and so Ford had to break it down into such small, kind of mindless steps in a way to make everything run. And of course, even today, graduating from high school, you would be extremely well educated in the 1910s or whenever that happened. So it's just a totally different environment. But there's so much technology going into manufacturing that I think we need to like get people to be aware of that. That's just kind of where I'm at.
Yeah, and so much in manufacturing now, it's not unskilled labor. It's skilled. It is really skilled labor. You need technicians to operate, a laser table. Or some of the CNC milling machines. You need a good background in science and technology. Math is huge. And some of those jobs can be extremely challenging and extremely rewarding, and we pay well.